So on the way to Carmel by the sea, we decided to stop by Pacific Grove and check out this little tiny hole-in-the-wall sushi place. I love sushi places. Ocean Sushi Deli. Love it. Tiny little true hole-in-the-wall convenience store place with a whole bunch of bento box specials, you know, sushi to go. I love little places like this because this is just, they always make things fresh, and it's gonna be fascinating. So let's check it out. Place is set up like a little convenience store. They've got drinks, they've got snacks, they've got side dishes ready to go, a little countertop and a frozen refrigerated stuff. And it's a really extensive sushi menu. Got a lot of options here. Nigiri, and then they've got the bento boxes and some specials. You can order by the platter, which is nice. I got a little bit of variety with the sushi bento box one. It's 17 bucks for about like maybe 12 pieces of sushi and some nigiri. And I'm looking forward to it. We'll check it out. I like that everything's like just made fresh to order. Very few things are pre-rolled, and that those ingredients look pretty good too. Awesome. This is the sushi bento special. You've got 4 pieces of California roll, the tuna roll, cucumber, 1 piece of big roll, the unari, and then 4 pieces of nigiri. This is 17 bucks, and that's pretty good. And on top of that, got a free flan, which I started digging into, and that was pretty good. Nice, light, not too heavy. I'm pretty excited about this, really. I mean, I love sushi. It's all fresh made. The rolls are pre-rolled, but that's fine. It's pretty good. Oh man, my hair looks great. I'm gonna start with the California roll. It's a pretty good sized piece of avocado. Sushi rice is nicely flavored, just the right temperature. That's pretty good. Better than I was expecting from a small place, but very good. This is the tuna roll. Check that out. Again, temperature's just right. I'm very impressed because the fish is actually pretty good. The fish, it's fresh. If you go to a standard supermarket sushi, you're gonna get this weird taste, and I like it a lot. Cucumber roll next, a little vegetarian. There's a little bit of pickle flavor in there, which is great. Coming from the sushi rice vinegar. Nice and crunchy, a good balance. Gonna finish this meal and we'll let you know how that goes. Cheers. So let's talk about Ocean Sushi Deli. 2 things with sushi. 2 things: rice, fish. Those are kind of the biggest things involved. And with rice, what you want to look for is that little bit hint of vinegar. Too much, it's terrible. Temperature, you want it to be served slightly warm but not hot. You don't want it to be cold. That's the big problem with supermarket sushi. They serve the rice freezing cold, and that's terrible. That's why it has that weird mouthfeel. The fish, of course, needs to be fresh. It needs to be tasty. It needs to be just handled well, okay? Now, you can sacrifice certain things like presentation, because what matters is the taste and texture, and that's really the key. And Ocean Sushi Deli, for a convenience store type place, does them both really well. So the temperature is great, the taste is great, the fish is fresh enough, and most of the nigiri is handmade on the spot. Yeah, some of the rolls are pre-made, but you know what? They're well kept, and they're still somehow at the right temperature. So combine that with the great prices, the great service, great portion size, all that stuff. Ocean Sushi Deli obviously does things right, and they're, you know, I like them for a really quick grab and go lunch, or even just a casual hangout on the beach or something. It's great. I can't recommend it enough for the price, for the location, for the convenience. It's actually pretty good. So Ocean Sushi Deli gets a good rating for me. Great rating, actually. That's hot food. Great stuff. Check them out in Monterey. Cheers.